Hello and welcome back to day 2 of Advent. We're going to change things up a little bit today and for the rest of the videos, just to try and speed things along a bit because the last session took us 45 minutes to film. We can't really manage that every day. So there's going to be like some jump cuts in there where we'll do the electronics off screen and bring them back in for you and maybe jump cut a few other bits just to make sure that this gets done in a reasonable time. So to make sure this gets done in a reasonable time, let's get on with it. Onto the Fallout calendar. So we're going to open all the things up, then I'm going to show them to you. And we'll read the book and all that. So we got number 2. Really tiny pouch. And it's a Nuka-Cola pin badge. Not even a pin badge, like a button. Wonderful. We'll get the RC car. Yesterday we got the battery module. Today what we're gonna get is the thing. It's a thing. Not a clue. Close that. Put that over there. Electronics kit. So yeah, the electronics kit from yesterday was really, really involved. It took us 20 minutes to do. Well, it took my dumb brain 20 minutes to do the electronics. So we're gonna do that after we've opened everything and eaten the cheese, and then we'll show you what it is on camera. But I'll go through what the components are. We've got a chip of some sort. 2 resistors. Oh god, I can't get them out of the box. I think those are also resistors. I can't remember, the little round brown ones. Lollipop-like things. I don't think they're capacitors, but I may be wrong. They just say 104 on them. Okay, my boyfriend told me they're capacitors. He's, after all, an electronic engineer, so he would know. This is today's experiment. You're meant to tap your finger in time. I'm already failing. Tap your finger in time with the light, then close your eyes, and then see if you're still in time. What an exciting game. Back to the main video. And then on to my favourite bit of the calendar, which I guess we'll open and then, oh, hang on, this folds out. Criminy crumb. Oh, crikey, it's double-sided. How does that work? How do you hang up a double-sided advent calendar? It's double-sided. Oh. Isn't it? It's got doors on both sides. Number 2, Mr. Fox's shop. We'll go through that in a minute. Put that there. And then we'll get out the cheese in preparation. Yesterday we had the disgusting smoked cheese. I think they're all going to be smoked because that's how you preserve shit. So that's going to be disgusting. Number 2 is fucking wonderful. It's the same cheese, but vintage. Applewood vintage, West Country farmhouse cheddar. Yeah, I don't know if Applewood means it's like smoked cheddar or if this is just cheddar and the last one was like smoked. Oh, there's a thing on the back of the door. Have you heard the rumour about brie? Well, I really shouldn't spread it around. Ha. What did number 1 say? Let's quickly catch ourselves up with the comic geniuses. Why can't you make cloves out of cheese? Because fromage phrase. Don't laugh at that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know if you can hear, but you actively laughed at that.
It took me a minute.
Because threads fray. I can't. So, on to my favourite bit of the calendar, Mr. Fox's shop. It's Granny and Grandpa Pig's wedding anniversary. Peppa and George want to get them a present, but what should they buy? Peppa Pig, Mr. Fox's shop. Written by Peppa Pig. Read by Dominic Noble. Mummy and Daddy Pig are wrapping up a present for Granny and Grandpa Pig's wedding anniversary. It's a glass vase. That's a bit of a boring present, says Peppa. Ho ho, laughs Daddy Pig. It's a present for grown-ups. Peppa and George want to buy Granny and Grandpa Pig a present too. George gets their piggy bank to see how much money they have. We have 1 penny and 2 buttons to spend, says Peppa. Peppa, George, Mummy and Daddy Pig head to Mr. Fox's shop with the piggy bank. Peppa is very excited about buying Granny and Grandpa Pig a present. When they arrive, they open Mr. Fox's shop door and a bell rings. Ding-a-ling-a-ling! Hello there, says Mr. Fox from behind the shop counter. Can I help you? It's Granny... Oh, no, that's not Peppa Pig that says that. It's Granny and Grandpa Pig's wedding anniversary, says Mummy Pig. They are both very old and need a present, explains Peppa, very rudely, calling their grandparents very old. My shop has everything, replies Mr. Fox. I'm sure you'll find something. Feel like I'm doing the voice of Margaret Thatcher out of The Crown right now. A big teddy, cries Peppa, picking a teddy bear from the shelf. I love it. This can be the present. The present is not for you, says Mummy Pig. It's for Granny and Grandpa. Oh, yeah, says Peppa, disappointed. Silly old Peppa. Do your Granny and Grandpa like digging in the garden? Asks Mr. Fox. Yes, replies Peppa. Then why not get them a bucket and spade each? Asks Mr. Fox. They have spades and buckets and forks and everything, says Peppa. Mr. Fox, by the way, has a little moustache. Don't know why, never seen a fox with a moustache, but there you go. I know, cries Peppa. Grandpa likes his sailing boat. Say no more, says Mr. Fox. I have everything a sailor can wish for. Hey. Do you have pirate's treasure? asks Peppa. Says Mr. Fox, sighs Mr. Fox. Everything except pirate's treasure. Oh. Peppa and George sigh disappointed. How about this plastic oak chair? What the fuck is a plastic oak chair? How about this plastic oak chair? It says plastic oak chair. A chair is either plastic or it is oak. You cannot have a plastic and oak chair. Is it comfortable? asked Daddy Pig. Obviously knowing the answer because it's a plastic oak chair, so no. You can't sit on it, warns Mr. Fox. You just look at it because it looks nice. Because it's a plastic oak chair. That's not much fun, says Peppa, even for a grown-up. No, Peppa, you're right. A plastic oak chair that you can't sit on is not much fun, even for a grown-up. As a person that owns a chair that you can sit on, I know what a fun chair is like. This isn't one. I don't know what a fun chair... What's a fun chair? Don't you from behind the camera. My shop sells everything, says Mr. Fox, forgetting a minute ago that he mentioned it sells everything except pirate treasure. There must be something you like. There is, cries Peppa, picking up the teddy bear again. I like the teddy, and I think Granny and Grandpa would like it too. Ho ho, laughs Daddy Pig. Let's buy the teddy then. A very good choice, says Mr. Fox. Who's going to pay? Georgie empties the piggy bank onto the shop counter. 1 penny and 2 buttons, says Mr. Fox. Here's your change, 1 button. Mr. Fox, aptly ruining the local economy there. Thank you, Mr. Fox, replies Peppa, having just literally committed daylight robbery. Then Peppa and her family head to Granny and Grandpa's house. Happy anniversary, cheers Mummy Pig as Granny opens the vase. Oh, another glass vase, says Grandpa. Not very excited. It's a grown-up present, says Peppa. That's why it's a bit boring. And then Granny opens the present from Peppa and George. A teddy bear, she says, delighted. Thank you, Peppa and George. It's the best present we've ever had. Indeed, says Grandpa excitedly. No, that's where that book ended, I guess. There you go. That was Mr. Fox's shop, which I guess was more about Granny and Grandpa's anniversary than it was about the shop. That goes up there with our dinosaurs, in case you hadn't noticed yesterday. We've still got the dinosaurs up here from last year. Oh, God. Right. On to the bit that I hate and everyone else loves. Applewood Vintage West Country Farm Roast Cheddar. Even from the West Country I am. And once again, thank you to Owen, or twitch.tv/bodyleakage, who is currently on day 2 of Streamless, where he'll be streaming every day, most days from 5 p.m. There's a schedule in his Discord, so check him out on Twitch. Find the Discord, find the schedule. But yes, thank you to him for buying all these lovely advent calendars so I can entertain you. There's your plug, Owen. Hopefully you haven't complained already. And if you have complained, stop fucking complaining. I'm going to have a quarter of cheese. I will point out that my boyfriend did not eat the rest of the cheese. It merely went in the bin. Because he's a coward. Today's cheese feels a lot meltier than yesterday's cheese. Like it's really soft in my hands, and yesterday's one was definitely firm. Oh, it's crumbly as well. I'm going to have a drink to cleanse the palate with apple and blackcurrant. And here we go. And then I'll show you the new Coca-Cola button because it's really shit. No. No. That's just the same cheese as yesterday. It may be a bit milder. I haven't sniffed it yet. It's a bit late now. A bit more. I will not have it a bit more. Yeah, it smells more mild too. Oh, God. Really fucking claggy, this cheese. All stuck in my teeth. Lovely. Day 2, and it's safe to say I still don't like cheese. Yeah, that one had a smoky flavour, and it tasted of cheese. I've got nothing else to add. I've got smoky cheese. That's what you're getting. Right. Let's hand ourselves off with a look at the wonders that Bethesda bestow upon us this Christmas. Let's focus in on the... It's not focusing. No, it's just that I'm way too close. There you go. That is the wonders that bestow us from the corporation of Bethesda, now owned by Microsoft, bought for £7 billion, and all they can afford to give us for our insert price here, I don't know, is a shitty fucking button that's smaller than my thumb. And now we'll ask it to focus again. Perfect. And that will do it for day 2 of Advent. That one was definitely quicker. As I said, we'll do the electronics and we'll slide it right in there. You'll have already seen it by now. So, but yeah, if it's a jarring transition, that's why. It's just going to save us some time not having to sit here and do them as we film them. We can do them. We've got a bit of extra spare time. But yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow for day 3 of Advent. And yeah, I hope you are having a great December. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.